درس دهم از مجموعه دوم.
This means
شما یک پیام دارید.
you have a message.
یک پیام بگذارید.
Leave a message.
یک آقا تماس گرفت.
A man called.
او پیام گذاشت.
He left a message.
عمویتان تماس گرفت.
Your uncle called.
آیا کسی تماس گرفت؟
Did anybody call?
من به پسرتان گفتم.
I told your son.
من میدانستم او می آید.
I knew he's coming.
همه.
Everyone.
حالا بپرسید آیا شما پیراهنم را دیده اید؟
Have you seen my shirt?
در کمد بود.
It was in the closet.
اما الان آنجا نیست.
But it's not there now.
زیر پیراهن‌های مرا نگاه کنید.
Look under my shirts.
تلفن همراه من کجاست؟
Where's my cell phone?
Say that you used it a minute ago.
I used it a minute ago. I used it a minute ago.
آیا شما داخل خانه از آن استفاده کردید؟
Did you use it inside the house?
نه، از آن بیرون استفاده کردم.
No, I used it outside. I used it outside.
من آن را در اتاق نشیمن دیدم.
I saw it in the living room.
روی تلویزیون بود.
It was on the TV. Ask your friend if he still teaches English.
Do you still teach English? Do you still teach English?
من دیگر یک معلم نیستم.
I'm not a teacher anymore.
من الان در یک بانک مدیر هستم.
I'm a manager at a bank now.
من بیشتر اوقات کار می کنم.
I work most of the time.
Now say,
من بیشتر آخر هفته ها کار می کنم.
I work most of the weekends.
من سعی می کنم یک آپارتمان بخرم.
I'm trying to buy an apartment.
Ask your friend if he has any money.
Do you have any money?
پاسخ مثبت کوتاه بدهید.
Yes, I do.
آیا من می توانم کمی از شما قرض بگیرم؟
Can I borrow some from you?
البته شما می توانید.
Of course you can.
داخل کیف پولم را نگاه کنید.
Look inside my wallet.
خیلی ممنون.
Thanks a lot.
به این مکالمه گوش دهید.
Have you seen my cell phone today?
I saw it yesterday in your room, but unfortunately I haven't seen it today. Why don't you use mine?
Thanks, but I have to find mine.
Is that it on the TV? Is that your cell phone?
No, that's not mine. The last time I used it, I was in the kitchen.
Then we should look inside the house.
Here it is.
Good.
دوباره گوش دهید.
Have you seen my cell phone today?
I saw it yesterday in your room, but unfortunately I haven't seen it today. Why don't you use mine?
Thanks, but I have to find mine.
Is that it on the TV? Is that your cell phone?
No, that's not mine. The last time I used it, I was in the kitchen.
Then we should look inside the house.
Here it is.
Good.
حالا بگویید چراغ‌ها را خاموش کنید.
Turn off the lights.
اما پیامگیر را خاموش نکنید.
But don't turn off the answering machine. Don't turn off the answering machine.
پیامگیر را روشن کنید.
Turn on the answering machine.
و بروید داخل ماشین بنشینید.
And go sit in the car. Go sit inside the car.
Now you arrive at home and your son tells you,
شما یک پیام دارید. گوش دهید و تکرار کنید.
You have a message. Message. You have a message.
دوباره بگویید. شما یک پیام دارید.
You have a message. You have a message.
now you ask your son to call the doctor for you, but the doctor isn't in his office. Now you ask your son to call the doctor for you, but the doctor isn't in his office. You say,
یک پیام بگذارید. گوش دهید و تکرار کنید.
Leave a message. Message. Leave. Leave a message. Leave a message.
دوباره بگویید. یک پیام بگذارید.
Leave a message. Leave a message.
بگویید. پس یک پیام بگذارید.
Then leave a message.
now try to say,
آیا شما یک پیام گذاشتید؟
Did you leave a message?
پاسخ منفی کوتاه بدهید.
No, I didn't.
دوباره با او تماس بگیرید.
Call him again.
و این بار
And this time,
یک پیام بگذارید.
leave a message.
و این بار یک پیام بگذارید.
And this time leave a message. And leave a message this time.
آیا شما این دفعه پیام گذاشتید؟
Did you leave a message this time?
پاسخ مثبت کوتاه بدهید.
Yes, I did.
Ask if there are any messages for you.
Are there any messages for me? Are there any messages for me?
بله، شما یک پیام دارید.
Yes, you have a message. You have a message.
یک آقایی تماس گرفت. گوش دهید و تکرار کنید.
A man called. Man. A man called.
دوباره بگویید. یک آقایی تماس گرفت.
A man called. A man called.
Say,
شما یک پیام دارید.
You have a message.
یک آقایی تماس گرفت.
A man called.
او یک پیام گذاشت. گوش دهید و تکرار کنید.
He left a message. Leave. Left. He left. He left a message.
دوباره بگویید. او یک پیام گذاشت.
He left a message. He left a message.
یک آقایی حدوداً 1 ساعت پیش تماس گرفت.
A man called about an hour ago. A man called about an hour ago.
و او یک پیام گذاشت.
And he left a message. And he left a message.
Tell me that I have a new message. Tell me that I have a new message.
You have a new message.
چگونه میگوییم مسن‌تر؟
Older.
now try to say,
یک آقای مسن‌تر.
An older man. An older man.
آیا او برادرم بود؟
Was it my brother?
نه، یک آقای مسن‌تر بود.
No, it was an older man.
اسم او چه بود؟
What was his name?
آیا او پیامی گذاشت؟
Did he leave a message? Did he leave a message?
now try to ask,
آیا او اسمش را گذاشت؟
Did he leave his name?
آیا او شمارش را گذاشت؟
Did he leave his number?
او یک پیام گذاشته.
He left a message.
او اسمش را گذاشت.
He left his name.
و او شمارش را گذاشت.
And he left his number.
پیامگیر روشن بود.
The answering machine was on.
لطفاً آن را خاموش کنید.
Turn it off, please.
آن را خاموش نکنید.
Don't turn it off.
مردم می توانند پیام‌هایی بگذارند.
People can leave messages. Message. Messages. People can leave messages.
عمویتان تماس گرفت. گوش دهید و تکرار کنید. دقت کنید که برای عمو و دایی از این واژه استفاده می کنید.
Your uncle called. Uncle. Your uncle called.
دوباره بگویید. عمویتان تماس گرفت.
Your uncle called. Your uncle called.
Say that he's going to be late.
He's going to be late.
آیا عمویم به اینجا می آید؟
Is my uncle coming here?
بله، او می آید.
Yes, he's coming.
Now you arrive home and your wife tells you,
شما یک پیام دارید.
you have a message.
از عمویتان.
From your uncle.
عمویتان یک پیام گذاشت.
Your uncle left a message.
آیا شما مطمئنید عمویم بود؟
Are you sure it was my uncle?
من اینطور فکر می کنم.
I think so.
اما شاید عمویتان نبود.
But maybe it wasn't your uncle.
او حدود 1 ساعت پیش تماس گرفت.
He called about an hour ago.
و او یک پیام گذاشت.
And he left a message.
آیا پیامگیر روشن بود؟
Was the answering machine on?
بله، من آن را روشن کردم.
Yes, I turned it on. I turned it on. Yes, I turned it on.
من فکر کردم خاموش بود.
I thought it was off. I thought it was off.
آیا هیچ کسی تماس گرفت؟ گوش دهید و تکرار کنید.
Did anybody call? Anybody. Body. Did anybody call?
دوباره بپرسید. آیا هیچ کسی تماس گرفت؟
Did anybody call? Did anybody call?
یک آقایی تماس گرفت.
A man called.
و شما یک پیام دارید.
And you have a message.
آیا کسی تماس گرفت؟
Did anybody call?
بله. 4 نفر تماس گرفتند.
People. Yes, 4 people called. Yes, 4 people called.
اما شما فقط 2 پیام دارید.
Only. But you only have 2 messages. But you only have 2 messages.
عمویتان تماس گرفت.
Your uncle called.
حدوداً 1 ساعت پیش.
About an hour ago. About an hour ago.
او روز دوشنبه میآید اینجا.
He's coming here on Monday.
آیا شما به کسی گفتید؟
Did you tell anybody? Did you tell anybody?
من به پسرمان گفتم. گوش دهید و تکرار کنید.
I told our son. Tell. Told. I told our son.
دوباره بگویید. من به پسرمان گفتم.
I told our son. I told our son.
من دیروز به او گفتم.
I told him yesterday. I told him yesterday.
1 دقیقه صبر کنید.
Wait a minute.
من به دخترمان هم گفتم.
I told our daughter too. I told our daughter too.
و او به دوستانش گفت.
And she told her friends.
من دیشب با او تماس گرفتم.
I called her last night.
اما او خانه نبود.
But she wasn't home.
من یک پیام برای او گذاشتم.
I left a message for her. I left her a message. I left her a message. Now you're at home. Ask your wife.
آیا هیچ کسی تماس گرفت؟
Did anybody call? Did anybody call?
بله، عمویت تماس گرفت.
Yes, your uncle called.
Tell me that you told me already.
I told you already. I told you already.
من میدانستم او میآید. گوش دهید و تکرار کنید.
I knew he's coming. No. Knew. I knew he's coming.
دوباره بگویید. من میدانستم او میآید.
I knew he's coming. I knew he's coming.
پسرمان هم میداند.
Our son knows too.
او دیروز با خبر شد.
He knew yesterday. He knew yesterday.
Ask.
آیا میدانستی او با خانومش میآید؟
Did you know he's coming with his wife? Did you know he's coming with his wife?
بله، من آن را میدانستم.
Yes, I knew that.
نه، آن را نمیدانستم.
No, I didn't know that.
Now you're in a meeting and your friend tells you.
ما قصد داریم بعد از جلسه شام صرف کنیم.
We're going to have dinner after the meeting.
Tell him that he told you already.
You told me already. You told me already.
Say that you knew that already.
I knew that already. I knew that already.
بپرسید چه کسی می رود؟
Who's going? Who's going?
همه. گوش دهید و تکرار کنید.
Everyone. Every. Everyone.
دوباره بگویید همه.
Everyone. Everyone.
Say that everyone is going to be there.
Everyone is going to be there. Everyone is going to be there.
Ask him if he's going to be there too.
Are you going to be there too? Are you going to be there too?
من اول باید با خانمم تماس بگیرم.
I have to call my wife first.
عموی او برای دیدار می آید.
Her uncle is coming to visit.
و ما قصد داریم با هم شام صرف کنیم.
And we're going to have dinner together.
After a few minutes, you ask your friend,
آیا تو با خانمت صحبت کردی؟
Did you talk to your wife?
پاسخ منفی کوتاه بدهید.
No, I didn't.
پس یک پیام بگذار.
Then leave a message.
من یک پیام گذاشتم.
I left a message.
اما شماره الان اشغال است.
But the number is busy now.
من به او گفتم بدون من برود.
I told her to go without me. I told her to go without me.
من فکر می کنم او می دانست.
I think she knew.
که تو قصد نداشتی بروی.
That you weren't going to go.
فکر می کنم او می دانست که تو قصد نداشتی بروی.
I think she knew that you weren't going to go.
من هم آن را می دانستم.
I knew that too.
ask,
آیا تو به کسی گفتی؟
Did you tell anybody? Did you tell anybody?
من فقط به خانم تو گفتم.
just,
I just told your wife.
من دیروز به او گفتم.
I told her yesterday.
من به همه گفتم.
I told everyone.
تو به آن مرد گفتی؟
Did you tell that man?
من آن مرد را نمیشناسم.
I don't know that man.
پس تو به همه نگفتی.
Then you didn't tell everyone.
now you're at home with your wife. Tell her,
کمرم درد می کند.
hurt,
My back hurts. My back hurts.
شکم درد هم دارم.
I have a stomach ache too. I have a stomach ache too.
آیا شما با پزشک تماس گرفتید؟
Did you call the doctor?
بله، من برای او یک پیام گذاشتم.
Yes, I left a message for him. Yes, I left him a message.
آیا هنوز هم بیمه درمانی ما را داریم؟
Do we still have our health insurance? Do we still have our health insurance?
ابتدا پاسخ مثبت کوتاه بدهید. سپس پاسخ کامل بدهید.
Yes, we do. Yes, we still have our health insurance.
آیا شما هنوز هم برای آن پرداخت می کنید؟
Are you still paying for it?
پاسخ مثبت کوتاه بدهید.
Yes, I am.
Say,
عمویم یک مدیر است.
My uncle's a manager.
یک شرکت بیمه.
An insurance company.
عمویم مدیر یک شرکت بیمه است.
My uncle's a manager of an insurance company.
ask,
آیا من می توانم یک وام بگیرم؟
can I get a loan? Get a loan. Can I get a loan? Now try to say,
آیا ما می توانیم بیمه بگیریم؟
can we get insurance? Can we get insurance? Say that you have insurance already.
We have insurance already. We have insurance already.
آیا ما بیمه داریم؟
Do we have insurance?
آیا همه بیمه دارند؟
Does everyone have insurance?
آیا خواهر شما بیمه دارد؟
Does your sister have insurance?
اکثر مردم بیمه دارند.
Most people have insurance.
من آن را نمی دانستم.
I didn't know that.
من آن را می دانستم.
I knew that.
من می دانم.
I know.
اکنون به تلفظ این لغات و عبارات گوش دهید و تکرار کنید.
Message. Message. Please leave a message. Leave. Leave. Leave a message. Live. Live. I live in Iran. Anybody. Anybody. Everyone. One. Everyone. New. No. I know that. I knew that. A new car. Uncle. Uncle. Man. A man called.
به این مکالمه گوش دهید.
Hello. Did anybody call for me?
Yes, a few people called, but you only have 2 messages. Your uncle called about 2 hours ago. He left a message on the answering machine. He wants you to pick him up tomorrow morning and take him to the airport. Another man called, but I'm not sure who it was.
Did he leave a message?
No, unfortunately, the answering machine was off then. I knew his name, but I can't remember right now.
But I told you to turn the answering machine on.
I know, I'm sorry.
It's okay. He'll call again if he wants to speak to me.
دوباره گوش دهید.
Hello. Did anybody call for me?
Yes, a few people called, but you only have 2 messages. Your uncle called about 2 hours ago. He left a message on the answering machine. He wants you to pick him up tomorrow morning and take him to the airport. Another man called, but I'm not sure who it was.
Did he leave a message?
No, unfortunately, the answering machine was off then. I knew his name, but I can't remember right now.
But I told you to turn the answering machine on.
I know, I'm sorry.
It's okay. He'll call again if he wants to speak to me.
Hi everyone, how are you today? Hope you're doing great. I'm Sahar Walai, the English and French instructor. If you are looking forward to learning a new language, different languages, effectively and in the easiest way possible, you can go to Bamboo Languages channel. سلام به همگی، امیدوارم حالتون خوب باشه. سحر هستم، مدرس زبانهای انگلیسی و فرانسوی. اگر تا حالا موفق با شرکت در کلاس‌های زبان نشدید و میخواید زبان جدید یا چند تا زبان مختلف یاد بگیرید و براتون خیلی راحت تره تا از طریق یوتیوب این کار رو انجام بدید، حتما به کانال یوتیوب بامبو لنگویجز مراجعه کنید تا بتونید به آسون ترین شیوه و لذت بخش ترین شیوه زبانی رو که دوست دارید یاد بگیرید. زبان آلمانی، زبان انگلیسی، زبان فرانسه، ترکی استانبولی و روسی و به زودی با حمایت شما هر زبان دیگه‌ای که دوست داشته باشید. منتظرتون هستیم. از طریق لینک بالا میتونید به راحتی وارد کانال ما بشید.
This means
هنگامی که من خانه مینا بودم، سحر را دیدم.
I saw Sahar when I was at Mina's house.
این خیلی مهم است.
This is very important.
آیا کس دیگری تماس گرفت؟
Did anybody else call?
شما می توانید از یک تلفن عمومی استفاده کنید.
You can use a public phone.
من همیشه با اتوبوس می رفتم.
I always took the bus.
من آنجا هیچ کس را نمی شناختم.
I knew nobody there.
ما حدود ساعت 2 به اینجا رسیدیم.
We got here about 2 o'clock.
همه از آن جریان خبر دارند. به طور تحت لفظی می گویید همه درباره آن می دارند.
Everybody knows about that.
حدود نیم ساعت پیش.
About half an hour ago.
من با شما تماس خواهم گرفت.
I'll call you back.
من خواهرم را به فرودگاه بردم.
I took my sister to the airport.
حالا بگویید همه برادرم را می شناسند.
Everyone knows my brother.
بپرسید آیا علی به شما گفت؟
Did Ali tell you
که خواهرش دارد می آید؟
that his sister's coming?
آیا علی به شما گفت که خواهرش دارد می آید؟
Did Ali tell you that his sister's coming?
بله، او دیروز به من گفت.
Yes, he told me yesterday.
من از قبل آن را می دانستم.
I knew that already.
چطور آن را می دانستید؟
How did you know that?
هفته پیش
Last week.
وقتی که در خانه علی بودم. گوش دهید و تکرار کنید.
When I was at Ali's house. When. When I was at Ali's house.
بگویید وقتی که در خانه علی بودم.
When I was at Ali's house. When I was at Ali's house.
هفته پیش وقتی در خانه علی بودم.
Last week, when I was at Ali's house.
خواهرش تماس گرفت.
His sister called.
او به علی گفت
She told Ali
که او دارد برنامه ریزی می کند تا بیاید اینجا.
that she's planning to come here.
آیا او تنها دارد می آید؟
Is she coming alone?
نه، عموی او هم می آید.
No, her uncle's coming too.
آیا عموی او در فرانسه زندگی نمی کند؟
Doesn't her uncle live in France? Doesn't her uncle live in France?
پاسخ مثبت کوتاه بدهید.
Yes, he does. Ask me how they will be on the same flight.
How will they be on the same flight?
دوباره بپرسید آنها چطور در یک پرواز خواهند بود؟
How will they be on the same flight?
پرواز سحر از تهران به پاریس است.
Sahar's flight is from Tehran to Paris.
عموی او آنجا خواهد بود.
Her uncle will be there
وقتی که سحر به پاریس برسد،
when Sahar arrives in Paris.
از آنجا
From there,
آنها در یک پرواز مشترک خواهند بود.
they'll be on the same flight
به لس آنجلس.
to Los Angeles.
آنها در یک پرواز به لس آنجلس خواهند بود.
They'll be on the same flight to Los Angeles.
Now Mina is talking to her husband. She asks,
آیا شما کیف پولم را دیده اید؟
"Have you seen my wallet?"
نه، چطور؟
No, why?
من آن را نمیتوانم پیدا کنم.
I can't find it.
شما آخرین بار چه زمانی آن را دیدید؟ از it استفاده کنید.
When was the last time you saw it?
وقتی من دیروز به پاساژ رفتم.
When I went to the mall yesterday,
یادم میآید که آن را هنوز هم داشتم.
I remember that I still had it.
اما از دیروز
But since yesterday,
آن را دیگر ندیدم.
I haven't seen it anymore.
به این مکالمه تلفنی گوش دهید.
Hello?
Yes, can I speak to Mina, please?
Mina speaking.
Hello, Mina.
Hi. Can I ask who's calling?
My name is John Smith. Are you missing your wallet, Mina?
Yes, how do you know that?
I work at the mall. I think after you had your dinner last night, you left your wallet here. We opened it today and saw your phone number. That's why I'm calling you.
Oh, thank you very much, sir. I was just talking to my husband about it. I really don't know how to thank you.
That's all right. Do you want to pick it up now?
Yes, please. I'll be there in a few minutes.
Great.
دوباره گوش دهید.
Hello?
Yes, can I speak to Mina, please?
Mina speaking.
Hello, Mina.
Hi. Can I ask who's calling?
My name is John Smith. Are you missing your wallet, Mina?
Yes, how do you know that?
I work at the mall. I think after you had your dinner last night, you left your wallet here. We opened it today and saw your phone number. That's why I'm calling you.
Oh, thank you very much, sir. I was just talking to my husband about it. I really don't know how to thank you.
That's all right. Do you want to pick it up now?
Yes, please. I'll be there in a few minutes.
Great.
حالا بپرسید آیا کسی با من تماس گرفت؟
Did anybody call me?
بله، یک آقایی با شما تماس گرفت.
Yes, a man called you.
حدود 1 ساعت پیش.
About an hour ago.
آیا او اسمش را گذاشت؟
Did he leave his name?
بله، اسمش جیمز بود.
Yes, his name was James. Tell me that you don't know anybody by that name.
I don't know anybody by that name.
دوباره بگویید من کسی را به آن اسم نمی شناسم.
I don't know anybody by that name.
اما او به من گفت که شما او را می شناسید.
But he told me that you know him.
من یک جیمز در دانشگاه می شناختم.
I knew a James in college.
اما آن خیلی وقت پیش بود.
But that was a long time ago.
او دوباره تماس خواهد گرفت.
He'll call again.
اگر چیز مهمی باشد، گوش دهید و تکرار کنید.
If there's something important. Important. Por. Tent. Important. Something important. If there's something important.
چگونه میگوییم مهم؟
Important. Important.
بگویید او دوباره تماس خواهد گرفت.
He'll call again.
اگر چیز مهمی باشد.
If there's something important. If there's something important.
آیا کس دیگری تماس گرفت؟ گوش دهید و تکرار کنید.
Did anybody else call? Else. Anybody else. Did anybody else call?
بپرسید آیا کس دیگری تماس گرفت؟
Did anybody else call? Did anybody else call?
بگویید کس دیگری.
Anybody else. Anybody else.
برادرتان هم تماس گرفت.
Your brother called too,
اما من داخل دفتر نبودم.
but I wasn't in the office.
او یک پیام گذاشت.
He left a message. Now you are with your friend walking on the street. You ask,
تلفن همراهتان با شماست؟
Is your cell phone with you?
پاسخ منفی کوتاه دهید.
No, it isn't.
من باید با خواهرم تماس بگیرم.
I have to call my sister.
آیا شما نمی توانید بعداً با او تماس بگیرید؟
Can you call her later?
نه، چیز مهمی است.
No, it's something important.
شما می توانید از یک تلفن عمومی استفاده کنید. گوش دهید و تکرار کنید.
You can use a public phone. Public. Public. A public phone. You can use a public phone.
بگویید شما می توانید از یک تلفن عمومی استفاده کنید.
You can use a public phone. You can use a public phone.
چگونه می گوییم تلفن عمومی؟
Public phone.
now try to say,
سرویس بهداشتی عمومی.
Public restroom.
پارک عمومی.
Public park.
تعطیلی عمومی.
Public holiday.
کتابخانه عمومی.
Public library.
now say,
من 30 سال داشتم.
I was 30 years old.
وقتی ما به تهران آمدیم.
When we came to Tehran.
Tell me that Tehran was different at that time.
Tehran was different at that time.
دوباره بگویید تهران در آن زمان فرق داشت.
Tehran was different at that time.
ما ماشینی نداشتیم.
We didn't have a car.
من همیشه با اتوبوس می رفتم. گوش دهید و تکرار کنید.
I always took the bus. Take. Took. Took the bus. I always took the bus.
بگویید من همیشه با اتوبوس می رفتم.
I always took the bus. I always took the bus.
من کسی را آنجا نمی شناختم.
I didn't know anybody there.
Or we can say it this way.
I knew nobody there. I knew nobody there.
What's the meaning of nobody? What does nobody mean?
It means
هیچ کس. بگویید من آنجا هیچ کس را نمیشناختم. دقت کنید که فعل جمله مثبت است، اما مفهوم جمله منفی است.
I knew nobody there. I knew nobody there.
بگویید هیچ کس.
Nobody. Nobody.
Ask.
آیا کسی تماس گرفت؟
Did anybody call?
نه، هیچ کس تماس نگرفت. دقت کنید که فعل جمله منفی نیست.
No, nobody called.
Now say.
هیچ کس نیامد از من دیدن کند. دقت کنید که فعل جمله منفی نیست.
Nobody came to visit me.
وقتی من بیمار بودم.
When I was sick.
هیچ کس نیامد از من دیدن کند. وقتی من بیمار بودم.
Nobody came to visit me when I was sick. Now tell me that I have an important call.
You have an important call.
دوباره بگویید شما یک تماس مهم دارید.
You have an important call.
آیا شما نمی‌خواهید جواب او را بدهید؟
Don't you want to answer it?
بپرسید کیست؟
Ask who it is.
دوستتان جیمز است.
It's your friend James.
همان جیمزی که چند روز پیش تماس گرفت.
The same James that called a few days ago.
اجازه بدهید با او حرف بزنم.
Let me talk to him.
پیام او را بگیرید.
Take.
Take his message.
پیام او را گرفتید؟
Did you take his message?
بله، پیام او را گرفتم.
Yes, I took his message. Now say.
مینا ماشین شما را برداشت.
Mina took your car. Mina took your car. Say that it took you 2 hours to get there.
It took me 2 hours to get here.
دوباره بگویید برای من 2 ساعت طول کشید تا به اینجا برسم.
It took me 2 hours to get here.
Ask.
شما چه ساعتی به اینجا رسیدید؟
What time did you get here?
ما حدود ساعت 2 به اینجا رسیدیم. گوش دهید و تکرار کنید.
We got here about 2 o'clock. Get. Got. We got here. We got here about 2 o'clock.
بگویید ما حدود ساعت 2 به اینجا رسیدیم.
We got here about 2 o'clock. We got here about 2 o'clock.
Say.
علی و مینا دیگر با هم زندگی نمی کنند.
Ali and Mina don't live together anymore. Now ask me if anybody else knows about that.
Does anybody else know about that?
دوباره بپرسید. آیا کس دیگری درباره آن می داند؟
Does anybody else know about that?
نه، هیچ کس دیگری درباره آن نمی داند.
No, nobody else knows about that. Yes, everybody knows about that. Yes, everybody knows about that.
What does everybody mean? What's the meaning of everybody?
It means
همه. بگویید همه درباره آن می دانند.
everybody knows about that. Everybody knows about that.
آن مهم نیست.
That's not important.
من فکر می کنم ما باید کاری انجام دهیم.
I think we should do something.
آنها هر دو آدمهای خوبی هستند.
They're both nice people.
Ask me how I knew about that.
How did you know about that? How did you know about that?
سحر با من تماس گرفت.
Sahar called me.
او به من گفت.
She told me.
چه زمانی؟
When?
حدود نیم ساعت پیش. گوش دهید و تکرار کنید.
About half an hour ago. An hour ago. Half an hour ago. Half. Half an hour. Half an hour ago. About half an hour ago.
دوباره بگویید. حدود نیم ساعت پیش.
About half an hour ago. About half an hour ago.
چگونه میگوییم نصف یا نیم؟
Half. Half.
Try to say
دو و نیم.
2.5. Half. A half. 2.5.
2 ساعت و نیم.
2.5 hours. 2.5 hours.
say
3 ساعت و نیم طول کشید.
It took 3.5 hours.
درست کردن ماشین شما.
To fix your car.
say
نیم ساعت.
Half an hour. Half an hour.
نیم ساعت پیش.
Half an hour ago.
now you're talking to your friend. You say
فردا سر کار با من تماس بگیرید.
Call me at work tomorrow.
your friend says
شما در دفترتان نیستید.
You're not in your office?
اکثر اوقات.
Most of the time?
شما اکثر اوقات در دفترتان نیستید.
You're not in your office most of the time.
you say
من یک پیامگیر در دفترم دارم.
I have an answering machine in my office.
شما می توانید یک پیام بگذارید.
You can leave a message.
و من با شما تماس خواهم گرفت. گوش دهید و تکرار کنید.
And I'll call you back. Call you back. And I'll call you back.
معمولا هنگامی که شخصی با شما تماس می گیرد و سپس شما بخواهید به او زنگ بزنید از این فعل استفاده می کنیم. دوباره بگویید من با شما تماس خواهم گرفت.
I'll call you back. I'll call you back.
به این مکالمه تلفنی گوش دهید.
Hi, Jim. I called you yesterday and left a message. Did you get my message?
Yes, I got your message. I'm sorry I didn't call you back.
That's okay. I wanted to know if you know anybody who's going to Iran soon.
My daughter is going there.
Really? When is she going?
She's planning to go in a few weeks.
I can't wait that long. I have an important letter that should go to Iran. Don't you know anybody else who's going to Iran?
Wait, I think the parents of my son's friend are going to Iran this weekend.
Do you know them?
I've seen them, but I don't know them well. I think they can take your letter to Iran. I remember last year when they were here visiting their son, my wife had a letter for her parents, and they took it to Iran.
That's great, Jim. I'll be there in half an hour.
Okay. See you soon.
Goodbye.
دوباره گوش دهید.
Hi, Jim. I called you yesterday and left a message. Did you get my message?
Yes, I got your message. I'm sorry I didn't call you back.
That's okay. I wanted to know if you know anybody who's going to Iran soon.
My daughter is going there.
Really? When is she going?
She's planning to go in a few weeks.
I can't wait that long. I have an important letter that should go to Iran. Don't you know anybody else who's going to Iran?
Wait, I think the parents of my son's friend are going to Iran this weekend.
Do you know them?
I've seen them, but I don't know them well. I think they can take your letter to Iran. I remember last year when they were here visiting their son, my wife had a letter for her parents, and they took it to Iran.
That's great, Jim. I'll be there in half an hour.
Okay. See you soon.
Goodbye.
بگویید علی برای شما یک پیام گذاشت.
Ali left a message for you. Ali left you a message.
آیا کس دیگری تماس گرفت؟
Did anybody else call?
بله، خواهرتان تماس گرفت.
Yes, your sister called.
Tell me that she wanted me to call her back.
She wanted you to call her back.
دوباره بگویید او خواست که شما با او تماس بگیرید.
She wanted you to call her back.
Say,
من یک جلسه مهم دارم.
I have an important meeting.
ظرف نیم ساعت.
In half an hour.
say,
همه در این اتاق اهل ایران هستند.
Everybody in this room is from Iran. Everyone in this room is from Iran.
it's important to know that both are the same. I mean, we can always say one instead of body. Nobody is the same as no one, or we can say anybody instead of anyone.
بگویید وقتی من آمدم اینجا در باز بود.
The door was open when I came here. The door was open when I got here.
You already know that get has a few different meanings. Here, got means came or arrived. Say,
خواهش میکنم نامم رو جواب دهید.
Please answer my letter.
وقتی زمان داشتید.
When you have time.
اکنون به تلفظ این لغات و عبارات گوش دهید و تکرار کنید.
Important. Tint. Important. Else. Anybody else. Nobody else. Public. Public restroom. Took. Take. Took. Look. I took the bus. Half an hour. Half an hour ago. Where? Where were you? Where were you?
بگویید یک تلفن عمومی آنجاست.
There is a public phone over there.
کتابخانه عمومی.
Public library. Ask.
شما کجا بودید؟
Where were you?
به تلفظ این دو واژه دقت کنید. گوش دهید و تکرار کنید.
Where? Where were? Where were you? Tell me that you took your sister to the airport.
I took my sister to the airport.
دوباره بگویید من خواهرم را به فرودگاه بردم.
I took my sister to the airport.
در صورتی که به 80% مطالب درس تسلط دارید، فردا می توانید درس بعدی را شروع کنید. در غیر این صورت لازم است که این درس را تکرار کنید. توجه داشته باشید که شما تنها باید یک درس را در هر روز انجام دهید.